Let's talk Satisfy running gear.
Watch this.
These are the Satisfy Rockers, and I don't think you should buy these shoes. I don't think you should buy these shoes unless you are really serious about running, because the thought and features and design work that went into the rocker shoes by Satisfy are really something that's only going to be appreciated, and you can really feel if you put in miles on your shoes. These things are designed for, one, just straight up trail running, but they also do great on the road. I did them on both, but they're really designed for distance. And that's why I say don't buy these unless you're very serious about running. Or if you just want cool shoes. Like, I'm not gonna yuck any yums. Like, if you just wanna buy cool shoes, these things are super cool, and they are probably some of the wildest shoes I've ever gotten to look at. But the features on these are tailor-made to make your experience running on-road or off-road over a long distance so nice. What the heck do I mean by that? I mean like everything down from the asymmetrical lacing, which is designed to follow the natural line of the foot and relieve pressure where it usually builds up in shoes and offer you a more secure fit and more comfort over time. Then there's also the anatomical last. Like, the way this whole shoe is shaped is done in a way where it is narrower in the heel to grip your heel and then wider in the toe box to allow for micro adjustments of the feet. But also, this is an extra width sort of toe box that allows for when your feet swell over long distance runs, they don't feel squished or cramped in your toe box. They have room to spread out and grow from that increased width of the swelling. And that's just super nice and very thoughtful, and also something that you will never realize how awesome it is if you're not putting in the miles. Now, it also has these locked-in laces, is what they call them. But what it means is that you have super textured laces that really lock together and don't slip out over miles and miles and miles of just repeated pounding against the ground, which is fantastic. You also, as part of the lock-in lace sort of idea, you do have an extra hole here on either side to give you a nice little lace loop for lace lock in, so that you can get that heel really, really locked in on a very technical run, so that you don't have any sort of slippage in your foot, which could be detrimental over especially a long race. Then they have what they're calling their Tune Lug outsole, which is a custom-made Vibram Mega Grip outsole with the light-based technology, meaning that it uses less weight in the overall outsole than a regular Mega Grip thing, and it's great for lightweight technical shoes like this. And then they also have developed these Tune Lugs here that they say were inspired by RC cars, and they put them over pressure points of the foot so that you're not feeling weird with these giant 5mm lugs underneath, as you're running. And these things are great for traction because not only do they have the big lugs, there's also these little micro lugs on each lug. If you can see those little dots everywhere. And it's fantastic for maintaining your grip, which, you know, Vibrum's good for in general, but this sort of custom nature of it makes it really excellent for, it makes it really excellent for running on trails. Oops. And Murphy's been helping me do that a lot lately. Isn't that right? We've been testing these things for several weeks now, and we've been doing lots of runs in them, and they've been fantastic. The other thing that is just really, really awesome is their custom-made Euforia midsole. It is a midsole made out of PEBA and EVA foam that delivers high rebound and softness without sacrificing any stability. And you will really you will really see what that means when you put them on. These things feel very squishy, but that squishiness doesn't get compacted down over time. It's really great about that. It does a great job of releasing all of that built up energy every time you relieve the pressure while you're stepping. And obviously, the namesake on that midsole is designed with a very pronounced rocker to kind of help with the motion of you running. And they do a great job. Like, all of the design work that's gone into this is seriously impressive stuff. But yeah, that Euphoria midsole has been kind of the secret sauce, along with the other things, for making you feel very comfortable over a long distance. The upper here is constructed from what they're calling Rippy 66 monomesh, and it is a ripstop fabric that is super thin. I mean, this thing is breathable, obviously not waterproof because of the thinness, but you can literally see your skin in it, how thin it is, but very abrasion resistant and has held up well to trails and everything for that thinness. It's a fantastic material. They say it's made with the Rippy fabric and then a Nova Nylon 66. And they did that to make it lightweight and very, very strong. And you know, so far in all of my running, it has been very much that. Because it's so breathable, it keeps you from feeling sweaty and having swamp foot, which I absolutely love. It dries out so fast. I've been very impressed with that. And then just the foam itself, it makes for a very, very comfortable. Now, the weight of the shoes is about 302 grams. It kind of all depends on, you know, your size and everything. And then your stack height for one of the shoes is 33 millimeters. Your drop is about 6, and your lugs are about 5 millimeters. Now, obviously this can change based on your shoe size, but again, this thing has been the wildest shoe I've ever gotten in. And even though it's out there, it seems like what at first glance is over the top design does have a very good purpose for long distance running or trail running. And they've done a great job here by making a shoe that is comfortable over long distances, helps you maintain control, and helps you feel confident in them over a long period of time, and also keeps that comfort. That Euphoria midsole is really kind of cool. It's a unique experience compared to a lot of the other shoes, because I usually use a much thinner stacked shoe, and I'm not used to having such a thick midsole for cushioning in my shoes. But very weird feeling to me, but felt good over the long run in my movement. Just all in all, really cool, definitely worth trying out. Lots of awesome little details like this suede fabric up here that keeps the harder material around this seam here from rubbing against your skin, and it just kind of flops over it and does that. The breathability, the laces locking in. I mean, everything, even your like little mud guard here has been thought out so well. You have extra padding where you need it, and then obviously no padding or anything to heat up your body where you don't. It's just well thought out for distance running. And like I said, if you're not that, these shoes, you can't appreciate them as much as you should. But again, not going to stop you if you just want cool shoes, because these are freaking cool looking shoes. But to really appreciate them, you have to be someone that's definitely going to put in the miles in them on the trail. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you liked this video, please give it a like and a share, maybe even a subscribe. If you have any questions about the gear or any other gear, leave it in the comments below. And if you want to see any of the other Satisfy videos, I have them all on my channel because you guys voted on my Instagram to split these up into individual videos instead of one long video. So I appreciate your feedback, and I'm giving you guys exactly what you want, and I hope you enjoy that. And if you want to see that I actually put in the work and I don't just talk out of my backside, follow me on Instagram or on Strava, and you can see that I'm actually putting in the miles with these pieces of clothing and shoes and accessories and all of that. And I'm running, not just for me, not just for my dog, but also to test out all this stuff and give you all feedback so that you can make more informed decisions. And as always, I hope to see you out there. Bye.